been in the I Am Financial Knowledge program the whole time and just teaching to 5th and 8th graders about financial literacy. I love teaching the financial principles aspect of it. I think it's something that's missing in a lot of the younger education of our children. I was surprised by how easy it was to connect with them on this topic because it's something they're very curious about and want to know more. We have slightly different programs for the 5th and 8th grade. In the 5th grade, one of the biggest things that they do learn is that there are more ways to use our money than just spending. We use the 10-10-10-70 principle to teach them about budgeting and that you can use your money by saving, sharing, investing, and spending. And when they learn what those methods are and what they allow us to do, they become a lot more interested in pursuing a budget, the 10-10-10-70 principle, because they realize I can use my money all these ways for a more comprehensive goal. And I think that's one of the biggest things. And then for the 8th grade, we talk about a few things more in depth with them. One of the things that we try to really teach that I think they enjoy is the concept of compound interest, different types of investments, and how to earn money, make your money work for you. They love that concept. On occasion, we'll have a kid say, oh, I talked to my parents tonight about this, and they really liked that you were teaching that. But more often, what happens is children bring those scenarios that happen at home into the classroom. It's funny because what the children repeat to us is something of a misunderstanding of what their parents said often, right? And it's not because their parents intentionally meant to teach them that. Children are filling in the gaps all the time of what is being said, what they're seeing on TV, and what the actual reality is. And so I think that is one of the very important things about Youthfinity is they've already determined for themselves sort of what money is, what finance means. They're giving it a character. They make it its own personality. And I think with financial literacy, with this program, with I Am Financial Knowledge, we're demystifying that for them. It helps them to understand what their parents are saying better. It helps them to be more engaged in that discussion and not just create sort of in their imagination what money is, makes it much more approachable. Because previously, for a lot of kids, the only way they've related to money is through spending. And we see how if that was just left there, it could become pretty unhealthy. This introduces other concepts to them and shows them how they relate to money in these other ways, such as saving, sharing, investing. A lot of kids have a concept that there's a lot of negatives associated with money unless I get a instant emotional benefit from it. This program helps them to see that actually your emotional benefit with money could be immediate when you put money away from retirement, but actually it's also going to give a lot more satisfaction at that time, training how to think about that delayed gratification. I have a responsibility and a benefit, from using this money, and I'm the one who gets to determine that. That's huge. Children don't have a whole lot of say in what happens to them in their life, and they realize I can control what I do with my money. That's up to me. I would just say to our sponsors that the children are always surprised when they're told that they get to be paid money for learning about money, that somebody else was invested enough in their life to make a financial contribution. I can actually help make the world a better place for me to be in. That having sponsors invested in their lives shows them I could be invested in myself and in other people as well without losing out on anything. A big thank you to our donors for being such a big part of making our world more financially stable and the people in them happier.